making a mistake of adultery. I'm so sorry. For having to put you through this and having to put our family through this.
All right, that was Kobe Bryant back in 2003. He had committed adultery with a woman in Colorado. He was cleared of rape charges, but they're admitting before us all of the adultery, had his wife by his side. Let's talk about that. Take your calls, by the way, 1-877-TEL-HLN. We have our expert standing by. Paula Bloom's with us, clinical psychologist. Paula, as you listen to Kobe Bryant there, and that was heartfelt. He was broken up by emotion at times. Is that what we need from Tiger tomorrow?
Well, I think that one of the first steps in getting help is humility, and that's when people talk about the first step being powerlessness, admitting you're powerless. That's a sign of humility, and so I think that's what you were detecting in that video, was him being authentic and genuine in that sense. But again, people are good actors, and talk is cheap, except in this case it may not be, because I don't know how many people are working on this statement, how much that would have cost.
Yeah, right.
But actions are what matter, and with any addict, with anybody who has problems, it really doesn't matter what you say, it matters what you do.
Yeah, Brian, let's get your take on that. I know you've covered it, you're a big hoop fan, you're watching Kobe as he tried to regain his image, and he has to a certain degree, let's face it. Is that the kind of tone Tiger has to set?
I think this is the kind of tone he wants to set. And, you know, let's think back to this. This is obviously a very different circumstance. But in this sense, Kobe got out there and he did something heartfelt. And it didn't feel planned. It felt real. He got out, he had his wife there. He talked about what it did to his family. And you know what? This world is about second chances. If Tiger Woods gets up there and reads a statement and says what he wants to say and just kind of reads it and thinks people are going to gloss over it, nobody wants to hear that. No. They're going to want to hear something more. And the greatest thing about that Kobe situation is, for a while, it was very tough for Kobe, but look at how he's turned it around. The guy is not either the #1 or the #2 jersey seller in the NBA and one of the most popular figures in the world. I think Tiger Woods needs to look to that and say, let me be genuine, let me be honest, and then people will give second chances.
Yeah, exactly. And when you take questions, you have more of an opportunity to be open and honest. We know Tiger's not going to do that. Let's take a call. Doreen's with us in Georgia. Doreen, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Doreen. I don't feel like
we're getting to the people now.
Tiger Woods really owes anyone.
Well, everybody wants in on the conversation. Doreen, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Doreen.
Yes.
I don't feel like Tiger Woods really owes anyone but God and his family apologize. He can come out and say he apologized, but really, he's at work when he's on that golf. That's his job. He's at work like anyone else. And we don't go to them and say, okay, let me see your private life. It's too many people. If he comes out and says, I'm sorry to his wife and she forgives him, then what he does in the public, he didn't do that in the public. He did that behind doors.
Yes.
That's his private life.
It is a few too many times. We'll add that in there. But here, beyond Tiger, beyond his golf game, and again, I agree with you on the front that Elon, his family, that's who gets the first apology, first and foremost. Does he owe us an apology? No. Would it be wise if he gave his fans one? Yes. How much money has he made off his billion-dollar image? We thought he was the family man. We thought he was a man of honesty and integrity and character, and we bought into that. Then we find out it's a fraud. So you better believe, I think he should apologize. Want to hear from you. Call in, 1-877-TEL-HLN. Welcome back to Prime News on HLN. Continuing our conversation, Tiger Woods will finally break his silence tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern. We'll be covering it live. Hour-long special right here on HLN. Taking your calls, what he should say. What do you want to hear from Tiger Woods? Or, hey, some of you think he shouldn't apologize to his fans? I disagree with that. Let's take a call. Larry's with us in Tennessee. Larry, go ahead. Larry?
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead. You're up.
Yeah. I was listening to a lady that was on, I think, the caller before me.
Yeah.
And she said that his private life should be just his private life. Well, I've always said these high-profile sports figures put themselves in the public eye. They should be an example to the younger people.
Exactly.
Exactly what they do. That's going to be out there because they're in the limelight all the time.
Larry, you make a good point. I mean, he let a lot of kids down. A lot of kids love the game of golf because of Tiger Woods. And Ryan, your caller just stole your thunder. I mean, he said what you were just saying in the break, but that
exactly.
Tiger wanted that image, right?
Your caller really hit it on the head. Tiger wanted that image. He wanted to reach out, and he wanted to be a global icon. So when you do that, just think about this. There are kids all over the country buying his gear, trying to be the next Tiger Woods. We saw the ads. I want to be like Tiger.
Yeah.
I want to be this. You know, when that happens, and then you let them down, you got to say something. Now, if your goal is just to be a golfer, go back. Be a golfer. Don't make any apologies. That's one thing. But if you want to recover that position in society, you've got to say something. You owe a responsibility to those people who believed in that image that you benefited from. Right. You can't just take the good and not get the bad.
And it's a great responsibility. What was the ad? Brooke Anderson, co-host Showbiz Tonight. It was I Am Tiger Woods, I believe, was it? And to be able to make an impact on kids' lives, and now you say I Am Tiger Woods. Whoa. Brand new connotations now, huh?
I know. He's been an incredible role model. And Mike, you and I normally see eye to eye on most issues. But you say you want Tiger Woods to apologize, but you don't think that he owes anybody an apology other than his wife and his family. I disagree. And to Ryan's point, you know, he has amassed a fortune because we, the public, because his fans have supported him and bought the products that he endorses. And boy, then more endorsements came rolling in. And he's made hundreds of millions of dollars because of that. And granted, he is very charitable and he does some wonderful things with part of his fortune. But at the same time, he is the one that crafted that image of perfection. Nobody else did that. We didn't do it. The public didn't do it. Nobody else did that. He did that. And then he brilliantly used the public for his own gain. So darn right he owes everybody an apology.
All right. So you say, oh. Right, Brooke? He owes an apology. Yeah. All right.
Absolutely.
I'm with you again.
He owes an apology.
We're right
no
here
doubt.
again, Brooke. Oh, I'm with you. All right? I said he should. You say, oh, you've swayed me. He owes. All right. Laura Reese, branding analyst, back with us. Laura, we real quick, we got to run, and then we'll talk on the other side of the break. What about Elin? How important would it be if she was there? Only if she's, you don't want to make it a show, but it would be a powerful image if she was there, right?
Extremely powerful, and that's the first thing people are going to look for in that press conference. Is she there? Where is she? And what does she look like? Is she smiling or not? And if she's there, it's going to be a big plus for Tiger. I think I would put her right there in the front row. I would tell her, please, honey, smile. I'll buy you anything you want. I love you, and we're going to get through this. And, you know, we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, you mentioned buy something. I think Kobe Bryant bought Vanessa, his wife, like a $4 million purple diamond.
ring.
Yeah, Rafer's trying to jump in on that. All right, Rafer, we'll give you a chance on the other side of the break. Call in, by the way, 1-877-TEL-HLN.